find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually alright.
Kind of tested myself. This challenge has been easy. I'm not allowed to look at it for a week. Did a cheeky sneak. I'm addicted to social media. Hi guys, I'm going to make this really quick and snappy. I don't have much storage on my DDI. As you guys would see by the title of this video, I wanted to try and implement no social media for a week. I've tried to do like no social media for a day, but never for a week. And I have seen a few people do this lately. They've kind of seen really good benefits, or they've just found hobbies that they used to love or they now love, and their mind's a little bit clearer. So I really wanted to jump on that wagon, especially during this time of the year. I feel like sometimes it can be quite overwhelming for your brain. So I definitely wanted to implement no social media. There are some rules. I wrote down a little like morning, night, and during the day routine that I kind of talked a little bit about in last week's vlog, and I really liked that. I want to try and implement it in this video as well. For my no social media for the week, I can Snapchat twice a day. So one in the morning and one at night. The reason why I've kept Snapchat in is because Snapchat is not necessarily something that I'm like always on, but I'm always on it, if that makes sense. Snapchat is my main source of communication with my sister. I'm one of those people that do have the occasional streak with somebody and don't really want to lose it. That is not because of the streak itself. It's just I want to speak to that person, which I think is pretty okay. I have decided to do no Instagram, no Facebook or TikTok. TikTok and Instagram is my main problem. I don't really need to be checking Facebook. Can film on my phone for future videos that I might upload to TikTok, YouTube or Instagram, whatever the case may be, but I obviously just can't like what? Yes to YouTube. I have no problem with YouTube. Love YouTube. Will not be going a week without YouTube unless I absolutely need to. So there's a couple of rules. I can reply if my bulbul lady like messages me because I'm getting a personalized bulbul done. I get this every year for the house that I live in. So I will be replying to her if she replies to me. So I will have my notifications on. I just have to have the utmost willpower to not do anything else. And I'm going to be so utterly honest with you guys that it's going to humble me or embarrass me or make me proud. If my small business, if by any means someone wants to buy my Christmas hamper that I have up, I will obviously be contacting them, and that is generally either through Facebook or Instagram. Obviously, if there's an emergency, that all flies out the window, but I'm hoping that nothing goes wrong within the week and I can just do the social media challenge. It's going to hopefully clear my mind, de-stress me a little bit, and make me not so prone to being on my screen, on my phone, and just kind of like having everyone else's thoughts and opinions in my brain. Hope to read, color in, maybe film another YouTube video here and there, decorate for Christmas, do my Christmas shopping, work on my 2025 goals, study a bit more, and just be more present with my mum, take Luna for more walks, go and visit Alfie and Billy, and maybe spend some time with my dad as well. It is also my dad's birthday this Friday. I can say this Friday, even though it's a Sunday right now as I'm filming this. So we are going to a comedy show. So I'm super excited for that. So I will be taking pictures and eventually be posting them. Now, I don't know if this is going to go through to the weekend or if it's just going to be a Monday to Friday thing. I guess I'll figure that out. I'm just about to head to bed. Before I head to bed, I'm just uploading the YouTube video that you would already watched from last week. So I just need to make sure that's uploaded before I kind of put that away. It's around 9:30 p.m. So the plan of attack is just to do that, maybe read a book, and then do my final kind of Instagram, Snapchat. I'm also not telling anybody about this challenge. So it is just me and you, and everyone will find out where I have been in a week's time. So I'm super excited. There's lots to focus on, lots to be thankful for this week, and I don't need social media to do that. I love social media. I do want social media to become my full-time job. I want YouTube to become my full-time job. So this is not me getting rid of it. This is not me canceling it. This is not me saying that I'm going to ever not go on social media. It's hopefully going to encourage me to do more social media free days. Because let's be real, we're all on it too much. With that all being said, I am going to head to bed and I will see you tomorrow. It's almost 7 o'clock and just putting on my workout. I am still in my pajamas because it's a workout that I can do in my pajamas. I have got for this morning's breakfast, it is just plain old same simple stuff. I have got cheese under there, but it's a hash brown and an egg, and I have my moody because that is on my like to-do list for the day. So let's cut this open. Oh no, I left it a bit too long. That's okay, it's still going to be delicious anyway. It's 9 o'clock. I'm just heading out the door. I am on my phone because my DJI is like 2% away from charging. I'm taking my mum to some doctor appointments today, so just needing to pop everything in the car before I go and get her. I actually feel so proud of myself, guys. I haven't been on my social media once today and it's already 9 o'clock, and I haven't even used my free in the morning access to Snapchat, which feels phenomenal as well. So I'm just praying that I can keep it up. Today will be a very busy day, so I don't think I'll be on my phone much at all. Let's go to the hospital. I swear whenever you're not trying to be on social media, everyone wants to talk to you. I will say I'm very proud of myself for not going on social media. I haven't been on Instagram, haven't been on TikTok, haven't even been on Facebook. 10:15 while we were waiting to go into one of mum's appointments, checked my Snapchat because I ended up having maybe like 10 Snapchats from my sisters to Casper to my friends trying to arrange like a friends miss. So I thought it was maybe an appropriate time to check. I stayed on there for about 15 to 30 minutes, kind of in and out while I was waiting for the appointment. I'm very proud of myself. My inkling is always to go on Snapchat because obviously like I can see those notifications. So I'm like, oh, I'll just check it. So I did that accidentally once, but for the most part, I just know my hand movements whenever I open my phone, my hand movements are going directly to Snapchat or like the social media little bubble that I have in there. Really trying with my mind over matter. Honestly, it's been pretty successful. Only thing is that I always like think like I'm missing out on people's lives. It's okay. It's really not that big of a deal. I just keep checking my email, which I am waiting for an email to come through. I just keep checking the email. Also, I went and picked up Luna. She had a full day at daycare because obviously I was out of town with mum and I was still working. Like my boss, she knows, everyone knew, nothing is left undone today. I've got 0 things on my to-do list, so I feel good about that as well. But I wanted to show you this photo because I took a photo. Look at this little puppy. Oh my gosh. It is a Pomeranian cross British Bulldog. It's so freaking adorable. They're at the pet shop that Luna goes to daycare at. Also, she got her nails done and apparently she is very dramatic. And I'm like, that's my girl. All in all, been pretty good. I haven't obviously vlogged a whole heap of stuff. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a walk by myself because that's something that I really want to kind of achieve. So I'd like to read, I'd like to color in. I need to drink 1.5 litre. I think for now, I'm probably going to go for a walk and read my book. So I studied because I couldn't go on my phone. I give myself Monday and Friday not to study, and I usually do it between Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I was a little bit bored and I felt myself itching to go and just like go through TikTok or look at what people posted on Instagram. So I studied and I honestly did it for at least an hour, if not more. So much so that I have pretty much finished task 6. I've just sent it off. I've sent task 5 and task 6 off to be kind of reviewed because I did task 5 last week. I think, or the week, no, pretty sure it was last week. Once that comes back and it's all good, then I can submit it and it's not due until 30th of November. So I wanted to have ample amount of time for me to kind of be able to just sort my life out. It feels so much nicer like just having a clean slate and knowing that you've done it. But I keep hearing my phone going off because just in case of my small business or the bull lady need my notifications on and I can keep hearing them. I need to know because I didn't write this down, but I think I'm gonna do Messenger morning and in the evening like I am doing Snapchat because I was thinking about it and I was like, how are people gonna contact me if they don't have my cell phone number or they don't know that I'm doing this? I pretty much was like, okay, I'm gonna allow myself to do this exact same as what I was doing with Snapchat but with Messenger because obviously there's nothing I can do on Messenger but talk to people. We weren't going to deprive myself of that. It was literally the social media aspect. I'm having fish and chips for dinner because I don't really have anything else. I'm going to be having the lemon crumb. I think you just literally cook this for 18 minutes. And the thing about my air fryer is it rotates. Oh, I need to put my chips on for longer Never know how much chips to do. 22 minutes, and then when it gets to 18, I'm gonna pop the fish on, and then I will do the mixed veggies. Oh no, I just dropped that. I just have like a tiny bit of an itch. I don't feel too bad that I'm not going on social media here. It's really, really hot, so I haven't gone on my walk, but I read a couple of chapters of the book, then obviously studied. It's almost 7 p.m. as well, so by the time this all cooks, it may be just past 7, so then I'm gonna watch Shortland Street, and then I'm gonna watch a YouTube video. After the YouTube video, I think that's when I'm going to allow myself to do the night check-in on Snapchat and Messenger. I was thinking about it, and I was like, if I do it too early, then I'm gonna have to go this massive stretch, and then if I do it too late, no one is going to be awake to reply to me. I'm addicted to social media, so of course that's going to be something that my brain thinks about. But I also still want to have conversations with my sisters. I'm thinking that's why it's okay for Messenger to come through. I am going to be cooking my food, which feels nice because I was, oh my god, you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna buy McDonald's because McDonald's has this like November deal where every single day is a different deal. This day is $9 for a cheeseburger combo with 6-pack of chicken nugs, and I really love that, and that's my usual go-to combo. We need to save money, and we have food at home, so we can eat that little bit healthier. And fish and chips is something that you would get out anyway, so let's just pretend we are eating out. I think I'm also gonna color in as well. I don't know when I'm gonna include the walk. I'll figure it out. Treat for you. I'm just gonna pop some Shortland Street on, but this is my fish and chips. I'm honestly super excited. I'm also almost finished my 1.5 liters of water, which feels phenomenal. I edited this video up until this point as well, so honestly I feel so productive. I know that I'm eventually gonna crash and want to go on social media, so I'm doing everything in my power to stay busy. Came back from like a 25-minute walk, I want to say. Currently 8:20. I'm gonna give myself permission to go on my phone. My phone's actually on 6%, so it's probably a good time for me to like call it quits. I was gonna watch a YouTube video, but I still have to like floss, brush my teeth, hop into bed, wind down almost. I have this like little social media like bubble. 5 messages on Facebook, 4 Facebook notifications, 7 Instagram notifications, and 11 Snapchat notifications. Oh my god, there are birds fighting. So hot. I wonder what the degrees is. 17 degrees. I honestly feel like today hasn't been too hard. I kind of feel like obliged to not go on my phone to have a successful YouTube video. I guess in some ways that's really good because it's making me conscious every time I try and like go on my phone. My sisters have been blowing up my phone. Oh my gosh, this actually feels kind of weird. Like my sisters have sent me stuff on Instagram and I can't look because they're like reels and stuff. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 people have messaged me. I'm gonna do probably until maybe 9 o'clock. It's me like half an hour to go on there, and then I'm gonna do my nighttime routine. I think it's not even 9 o'clock, like it's 5 to 9. I have had a shower, I've flossed, done my tea, and now I'm just putting on my night cream. So feeling very good. I had a shower because it's so hot tonight, and obviously I went for that walk and I wore sweatpants, so I was getting a little bit sweaty and I didn't want to hop into my new pajamas all sweaty. In the space of like 15 minutes I think, or however long it was, I managed to book in 2 friends miss. Well, one's a friends miss with like 3 or 4 people, one's just like a brunch with Ellie. Around Christmas time we'll probably exchange our Christmas gifts then, so I'm very excited to have those booked in because obviously I've got my Instagram notifications on. I had an Instagram pop up from my friend because we're meant to be hanging out on Thursday, so I need to Snapchat her or Facebook message her and be like, hey, let's organize a time on Thursday. I don't want to open my Instagram because when I was going through like my Snapchat and my Facebook like Messenger, it was just like an automatic to like get out of those and go onto Instagram and go onto TikTok, because those were obviously like the main like apps that I would use at the same time, so I would just like flick between each of them. It's like difficult for me not to do that, so I kind of am glad that people stopped talking to me quite fast because I had an itch to kind of go on there and just explore. I definitely think I'm going to be overheating in my bed tonight. I'm all ready for bed. I'm going to be reading a chapter and then I'm going to turn the lights out. I just looked through my routine for kind of like the morning through to the night, and the only thing I didn't accomplish was coloring in, which I'm pretty happy and content with. I feel very proud of myself today. I think it will be a little bit harder tomorrow because I was so busy with work and taking mum to the doctors and driving, having to pick Luna up from daycare, all of that type of stuff. I feel like I'll be more inclined to go on my phone tomorrow when there's some like downtime. So I'm gonna really try read my book, color in, I'm gonna hold myself accountable, and I hope that I am vlogging a good amount for you guys to get a real and raw like perspective of if I'm actually doing the challenge or not. I am already sweating marbles, so I'm ahead to bed. I haven't trained with Luna in a hot second, so we are going to do some training today just to keep her brain a little bit active. So I'm using the Smacko's Cheesy Nibble. She knows quite a lot. So touch, good girl. Touch, good girl. There are two ones that I find really hard for her to learn, down and safety. Down, good girl. The thing with down is she never puts her bum fully down. I think the best that we're going to get. This one's my personal favorite. Wait. She's really, really good at this one, and this is probably my most favorite other than her other command, which is her crate command. This one's definitely my favorite because her self-control is incredible. Okay, good girl. I really like that. What else do we do? Obviously sit. Good girl. Touch. Good girl. This one is the one that I find really hard. We always do it in the mirror for some reason. All right, safety. Safety. Good girl. Now the thing is I'm trying to keep her in this stance. She knows the safety command. I'm like trying to really get her to stay in this position. Good girl. Good girl. Don't know how to get her to finish the safety command. Don't really know if there's any other new ones that I want her to learn. This one is definitely my favorite. I should not be using this. Luna, go to bed. Go to bed. I didn't even need to say it a second time, but I did by accident. Good girl. That is definitely my favorite one because Crate trained her, and I feel so proud of myself because I really thought I wouldn't be able to. I really wanted to learn down. Sit. We gotta sit. Down. Good girl. I want her to be able to just do down on command without me trying to get her to sit first. My breakfast is cooking, and I just wanted to give her some treats and stimulate her little brain this morning. Oh shoot! I'm so well and truly behind. My egg is not even cooking and my hash brown is almost done cooking. So BRB. Drop it. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen? 11:58 and I haven't gone on social media today. I am so freaking proud of myself because my phone is on do not disturb at the moment. It goes off at 12 p.m. When you click on the focus, insert what it comes up on the screen. So I can see who have sent me stuff and my notifications, which kind of, I feel like that kind of gives me the dopamine hit. I have just been doing that all freaking day. I haven't thankfully clicked on anything. We are doing like a Secret Santa. So I've been doing my like little wish list, and then obviously I've been working. I've done about 12 phone calls today. So it's kept me very busy. I did the little training with Luna and had my breakfast and stuff, as you guys would have seen. I'm not going to have my lunch break until 1 o'clock, but I have like the tiniest bit of downtime before I have another phone call that I need to do. I'm gonna go through and do my like little morning session on my social media, and I'll be heading back to work. And then on my break, I'm planning to take Luna for a walk. I wanted to do like a 1 o'clock lunch today so that I could take her for a walk before the kids got out, so hopefully it's not so busy and there's not much like people walking their dog. If you would have looked at the photo that I just did, Instagram's like throwing me off because it's like your friend shared a photo, or someone else and 10 other people shared a photo. I'm like, I can't look at them. I'm not allowed to look at it for a week. Do not send me that notification. I'm gonna do a quick little scroll on Snapchat. Now I can actually open my Snapchat, which I'm feeling very proud of myself that I have not done that, and I don't have too many Snapchat notifications this time around, which doesn't feel too bad. Honestly, it was quite short-lived. So I messaged 2 people on Messenger. I messaged my friend, messaged me on Instagram, and obviously I can't check Instagram. People were just sending me like nothing that I really could reply to. Now I'm gonna clear them and head back to work. Devil sausages for tonight. Them a different way, so I'm really hoping that they actually taste good. know if I'm the only one, but I like to make my ice cream melt before I eat it. There's not much there, so I'm just gonna save a plate, eat it in the container. I'm gonna have some chocolate topping, which I'm so excited about. Chocolate topping makes it 110% better. So I got an email back with some feedback. So I just spent my night doing that, cooked myself dinner. Obviously you guys would have seen that. Colored in, got bored of coloring in, then decided to clean up the house, watch a YouTube video. Like I full on just sat there watching a 40-minute YouTube video. Oh, and then I was like, oh my god, I've been doing so much of like things that fill my cup up. I need to write down a list of things that I actually need to do. Like I got paid today, haven't sorted my money out. Wrote like a little to-do list on my notes that I'm gonna do over the next couple of nights, because it's about 7:30, quarter to 8 right now. I'm gonna eat my ice cream and I'm gonna watch Short and Street. I've already showered, so I just need to put on the dishwasher once I've used this. I'm gonna spend the rest of the evening reading. I have been obsessed with the book. I do not want it to end. Halfway finished, maybe even closer to a quarter to go. Social media wise, it's just the same, like because it's still on Do Not Disturb. I just click on the Do Not Disturb and see all the notifications. That's as far as I've really gone. Feel a lot less like I'm comparing myself lately, which is feeling phenomenal. I feel like it could get harder because it hasn't been hard. Like at the minute, I haven't really spoken to anybody. I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. You've already had your treat today. Luna's looking at me like. And I didn't have to go for a walk this Arvo because I already went during the day. So my little routine is honestly making my life so much easier as well. And I'm not putting all this pressure on myself. I'm about to watch Short and Street. I'm gonna do my Snapchat and Messenger at about 8:30 I think. About to do my Snapchat and Messenger for the night. And I've got so many notifications, it's really funny. I just did my finances, which feels really good. So I'm gonna go through and look on my social media, then get ready for bed. This candle is like almost out. I didn't realize I actually lit a pine scented candle, which is just funny because Christmas and trees. I just thought I should mention that because that's funny. Good morning everybody. I am out in the lounge today because I have 2 extra dogs to be looking after and I don't have Alfie's crate with me, so I need to like keep an eye on him at all times. So I'm in the lounge today. I did move my main screen and that sort of stuff because he'll be here tomorrow as well with the same situation, so it's just easier for me to do this now and so that I'm able to see everything on my screen and not just go off a laptop because that really does hurt my eyes. Did wake up a little bit late. I woke up to them arriving. I've just quickly done my skincare. I got dressed. I did my 5-minute workout. Last night I made this little like graph with my routine. Yesterday I ticked off literally everything because I colored in like you guys would have seen. So Wednesday today I have brushed my teeth, I've made my bed, I've done my 5-minute workout, I'm gonna shower tonight after my walk, I've done my skincare, I've got myself dressed. That feels pretty phenomenal. I am pretty hungry, so I'm gonna make breakfast very soon. I just want to do a couple of things for work first. So close to finishing my book. Like I wanted to keep reading that last night. I honestly probably would have finished it, but my like little light that I have that you click onto the book I think is running out of batteries because it wasn't as bright. I was just getting quite irritated with not being able to read the words on the page. And then I woke up about midnight with the worst hay fever symptoms. So I definitely think hay fever season is coming and it's coming strong. But I also saw a YouTube video which intrigued the fuck out of me because it's one of my favorite YouTubers and something's happening in her life. So heartbroken for her. So I really want to watch that. And it makes me think, am I missing out on something on Instagram? I'm probably not. She'll probably explain it all in the video anyway. Times where that I'm like, damn, I should have checked Instagram. I haven't. Feel very good about that. I haven't done my morning check-in on Snapchat. I'm gonna do some work, make some breakfast, and then I will probably check in with you guys a little bit later. I did actually cook a hash brown as I was bringing it over to my plate. It dropped on the floor. We are not having a hash brown today, but thankfully I cooked bacon, which made up for it. So I'm gonna eat this and probably just take a 5-minute break and then head back to it. I was having a good day. Got an email. I was waiting for an email and I got it and it was not good. I was having such a good day. Like I've had such a good week. The only time I've cried is because of my book. Because my book is so wholesome and sad and it's a really good book. But like I just haven't been crying. The only downside to this week has been the fact that I can't sleep due to it being hot in my room, so I need to order a fan. Everything else, I've been pretty good and I've been pretty happy, and now I just feel like absolute shit. And usually when I feel absolute shit, I would just go on TikTok or I would just go on Instagram or whatever the case may be, and obviously I can't do that. 5:15, just finished work. I don't know what the night holds. I'm waiting for my mum to pick up the dog. I think I'm gonna go for a solo walk. Oh, mum is here. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna try and get out of this bad headspace I'm in though. I've got a couple of chapters left of the book because any chance I got today, I was just reading the book. I'm obsessed with it. I do not want it to end, but I think it will make me happy sad. So I'm gonna try read that. I want to go for a walk, and it's Wednesday, so I'm gonna be able to watch Shortland Street one more time, and then I need to take my rubbish to my mum's house. There's lots to do tonight. Oh, maybe I could check my other email and see if my lady got back to me. Okay, I don't have anything I need to do in terms of study tonight because I haven't heard back from my tutor with some more like feedback. We will sort something out. I've got myself a little cheeky bevy. I got some Fanta from McDonald's. They, like I mentioned, have November deals. This isn't my favorite November deal, but for what you get, I would say it's pretty reasonable price. So I've got some Fanta. A good choice. And then give myself a little cheesy burger and got myself a quarter pounder. I don't love a quarter pounder, but I've noticed that my food intake that I'm like eating doesn't fill me up, so I'm hoping this will. And got some cheeky fries. I ended up speaking to my sister for about an hour, so I didn't read or anything, but the weather is like turning to crap, so I don't think I'm gonna make it for a walk, which is okay. I can obviously just go on a walk tomorrow. Pretty sure I've already drunken my 1.5. I may have like this tiny much left to go, and I've had no inkling to go on, dare I say it, this challenge has been easy. I'm feeling great about that. The only thing that I really struggle with is not being able to like message my sisters or my friends throughout the day consecutively, but it's okay. I'm gonna check on a YouTube video while I wait for Shortland Street because it's not quite 7 o'clock yet, and then I'm gonna watch Shortland Street and probably do like a little bit of a cleanup because I had Alfie and Billy here. The house got a little bit messier than I'd like it to be, and I've been really good with keeping it clean, so that's the plan of attack for tonight. I need to digest this book. I have finished it. I definitely cried a lot. I don't know what to say about it because it breaks my heart but makes me so happy. Oh my god, it's such a beautiful story. She wants to be a writer, so she's writing this other parallel universe, and you know how people always say, if I didn't make this decision then I wouldn't be living this life. Like if I had made another decision I'd be living another life. I don't know if there's any other way that I can describe it without like giving the whole like plot away, but I love it. I'm gonna like digest my thought to see whether it's a 5-star book and like if I continue thinking about it. I didn't want this to end, but I wanted it to end because I wanted to know how it was going to end. So happy I finished it, but yeah, definitely made me tear up a bit too many times. Oh, I loved it, and now I get to put it on my bookshelf. It makes me so freaking happy. So not fair. I swear social media knows when you are not active. I have never had some of these notifications before. Like I have a Facebook notification that tells me I have 2 messages, 1 event invite, 10 new notifications. What's the event? I want to know such and such posted a story, and I know for a fact that is going to be of my niece. Why can't I see it? Friend has just had a baby. That is one of the main things that I've realized, is that it's like a cool enough video or picture or whatever, they're going to post it on their story, they're not going to send it directly to you. So I feel like that is what I'm missing out on, and if any of my friends who are watching this, especially mamas, I'm missing out on seeing my niece or nephew, I'm sorry. I will be back. Why are the notifications doing that to me? Like shit ton of notifications from my Snapchat and Messenger, and I'm just taking a quick break from work because I've been doing a little bit of extra like work on the side that I wouldn't normally do in my day-to-day, just because getting close to the end of the year and I want want to wrap things up. So I'm going to take a quick break. It's 10 o'clock and I'm going to open my Snapchat. I normally try and wait until at least midday because it just feels closer, and because I normally do it around 8:30 at night, my like nighttime one. I just like it to feel a little bit closer together. I want to know what the fucking invite is on Facebook. I like, surely that's like appropriate for me to look. I've also decided that it's just going to be Monday through to Friday. I honestly am very proud of myself with how I haven't had really much of an itch to go on social media. I feel like I'm getting it because I'm talking to people on Snapchat, so like I feel like I'm getting somewhat that social media feeling. And YouTube, I've just been binge watching YouTube, which has been really good, and I'm able to do more stuff that I really enjoyed. Last night I thought that I'd hit a low and I would go on Instagram. I can like envision in my head exactly how I'm gonna show you. I drag down and then the very first one is TikTok. I always do that. I drag down, click. I'm freaking lazy to go go like this and look through an app, so I will type the app in. But the thing is that TikTok's right at the top, so that is like what I envision my brain doing, and that's what I feel my fingers doing. But I haven't actually done it, and I know that that may not seem like a genuine thing. I haven't been on Instagram, I haven't been on TikTok. I accidentally clicked Snapchat. No, I accidentally clicked Messenger earlier today, but I got straight out of it. So I feel like my self-control has been pretty good. I'm really proud of myself for that. But I'm gonna go on Snapchat quickly. It's my friend's birthday, so I'm gonna have to say happy birthday to her. It is now 12 p.m. and I'm only just having breakfast. I got through so much of my work. I feel so proud of myself. Like I said, did a little bit of extra work just because we are finishing up literally next month, which just is crazy how time flies. Really thought that January took its time, and then when we went to Europe, that was like a really long 5 weeks, but that was great. We were in different countries, whatever. And then as soon as we got back from Europe, we went to Rarotonga, and as soon as Rarotonga hit, the end of the year was here. I feel like I'm running out of time, so it was really nice to wrap some things up. We're so close to hitting our targets and I'm so happy. Let's hope that this hash brown doesn't go on the floor. Only got 2 left. I also did a cheeky sneak. Do you know why? Facebook invite got me. So I checked Facebook. I didn't go on Facebook, like I didn't scroll on Facebook. I didn't look at anything else. I only looked at that invite, and you know what that invite was? A public invite. Something that is happening in my town. I thought it was a personal invite. I had one little flop. Didn't look at anything else. Didn't go on anything else. I just really badly wanted to know. I couldn't contain myself. I'm sorry, but I would still call this a pretty successful freaking week so far. I'm gonna have a hash brown, an egg, and put some cheese in between. I really like that. I feel like I'm not eating enough. I'm running out of everything. I've been to the supermarket in a really long time, and I don't really plan on going. Like, I kind of want to eat everything I have. I don't really have a lot. I'll have to go eventually, but for now, I'm just riding the wave. Oh my god, I feel so good. Like, just knowing that my dashboard is clear, like my to-do list is done, it feels phenomenal. I'll probably have, because I've done extra work, I'll probably have some stuff come up my way. Anyway, BRB. I gotta reply to an email. It's now 8 o'clock and the sun is starting to set, and I have only just gotten off the phone. Literally was walking back, had 10 minutes left on my walk. My sister called me, and then I called her a good solid like hour and a half at least, and then Casper called me. I've now just finished, which has been the best use of my time because I've caught up with people, but I haven't gone on social media. Peaches, because I had a really piss poor dinner, and then I hadn't had my moody, and I am going 4 days strong at this point, so I made my moody so that I could continue the trend, because I noticed that the results only happen if you are doing it for a consecutive amount of time, so I don't want to waste my money and my moody for it not to give me some benefit. I've also been reading a little self-help book, considering I finished my book yesterday. This is called Good Vibes, Good Life, How Self-Love is the Key to Unlocking Your Greatness. So I'm reading a little bit of that, so I will give you a review once I finish that, but I'm nowhere near finishing it. I'm gonna eat this, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do because it's already 8 o'clock. I'm probably gonna wind down and head to bed. fear that because today is the end of my challenge that my brain automatically sends me into a, you can go on Snapchat a little bit more or for a little bit longer than you do. I was so freaking good up until Thursday, so yesterday. I was so good. I just felt like I had it all under control and I was really fucking proud of myself. Like, I still am proud of myself. I haven't gone on Instagram, I haven't gone on Facebook other than that one time yesterday. I haven't been on TikTok. Even the itch on my phone, like my hand movements to go on those apps, have died down. I have completed the challenge and I have done it successfully. It is just like the Snapchat, because my sisters keep sending me Snapchats and I keep wanting to open them. I have a question. In terms of social media, I've heard a lot of people talk about how Instagram, TikTok is their main kind of problem, but they've never once talked about Snapchat. Does that mean one, it's not a problem, or two, they don't use it? Like, I would consider that still social media because you can view people's stories, but I was obviously using it for the context of talking to people. Found myself when I was taking like a little 10 to 15 minute break, I wasn't reading, I wasn't playing with the dogs, I wasn't coloring in, I wasn't watching YouTube, focused on trying to be like, oh, should I check that Snapchat or should I reply to that Snapchat? I was feeling like I was letting myself down a little bit today. I feel like I know the reason is because it's so close to the challenge ending, so I'm like allowing myself to just be a little bit more lenient, which is not the case. It's my dad's birthday today, so we are going out for dinner and I am going to a comedy show, so being on my phone is probably not something I would do much anyway because I'm with people. I feel like I'll probably end that at the work day, and I feel like that's still a pretty good time. Be 100% transparent with you guys because obviously it's really important. I'm trying to do this for myself. I'm trying to hold myself accountable, but also I'm like trying to build a relationship, a little community with you guys, and I would hate to kind of lie about that. So yeah, definitely last night and this morning felt myself being a little bit more lenient with Snapchat specifically. Haven't gone on social media yet and I feel very proud of myself for that, but I do have a few phone calls to do from 2 o'clock onwards and it's currently 12 o'clock now. I'm probably going to take a break, have some lunch, read some of my self-help book when I feel that itch to go and reply to Snapchat.
7 hours with you go, which I feel like I have not shut up about. I sound like a broken record about how much I love that. I'm excited to read this. I need to actually knuckle down and get it done. In 2 weeks, it's not a very big book, but at the moment, the speed that I'm reading at, I'm probably going to be rushing to finish this.
Dedicate your time to, which is actually a lie, you don't.
I haven't had like a workplace for 5 years.
This is what I'm wearing. I'm about to head out. I have about 2 minutes to film this clip, so I'm going to be really short and sweet with you guys because this video is already so long. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you like the longer content. I feel very proud of myself. I feel like I did such an amazing job for somebody who is addicted to social media. There was really no temptation. If it was because I was in a low mood, which probably meant that I was going to be in a lower mood by just scrolling on TikTok. I think going forward, I would like to do one day social media free because it's honestly not that hard and it's quite rewarding knowing that you've set yourself a challenge and you've accomplished it. I do feel like I was missing out on my friends' lives. In all honesty, like we can just communicate via text message or it's just nicer when we catch up, we've got a bit more to say. I also am wearing a top, by the way, but it's just very low cut. I just feel good. Finished a whole book, started a self-help book. I was able to go on a bit more walks, color in and edit this in a timely manner than what I probably normally would week to week. And I don't feel like I had a shit attitude. So I feel like I was quite positive this week, which is really, really nice. I'm going to leave it on a positive note. I am running extremely late to this comedy show, so I'm gonna love and leave you guys. Thank you so much for coming along this journey. I definitely will be doing more social media free days, that's for sure. Very grateful to have done this challenge and kind of tested myself, proven to myself that I'm able to do it. I definitely would like to push myself from Monday to Sunday maybe, but for now we'll just do a work week. I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you may be, and I will see you all next time. Bye.